Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule web, and a great example to the younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this edifying. And there's an article from CNN. It say more than 230 people fatally shot over the 4th of July weekend. It say, and I ain't finna read through this, I'm just gonna read this part. It say at least 233 people were killed and 618 were injured by gun violence and more than 500 shootings across the country during the 4th of July, a 26% drop from last year holiday weekend, according to latest data complied by the gun violence. So they saying that it dropped, but you know this all some bull crap, man. Because if it was up higher than this last year, they would have said something, right? But I don't remember them saying nothing last year about it being this high. But even if it did drop, it's still, the earth is filled with violence, man. You know? That's a lot of blood, you know, from the Israelites, because you know a lot of these people that died were Israelites crying unto the Lord for the violence that's in the land, man. You know, a lot of souls going up every day, you know, from the violence that's in the land of Babylon the Great, man. Going back during the time of the flood, you know. But I ain't gonna read all this, I'm driving. And the point is that many people died over the weekend, man, across America. The valley of the scripture tell you that this the valley of the shadow of death, you know. And I would grab, well, I can try to grab it. Let's see. Let's get that, because America is truly the valley of the shadow of death. See what pop up when I do. This the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 4. It say, yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Yes, America is that. That's what King David was talking about. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. You know, that was the valley of the shadow of death is America. This low land, man. You know. Fucking idiot. Let me see if it's another one. Ain't another one popping out to me right now. I'm pretty sure it is. They probably don't say the valley of the shadow of death, but it's something of that nature. You know, and that's the point, though. We in the valley of the shadow of death being here in America, you know. So let's go to, I got other precepts. Let me get this one. This, 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, it say, this know also that the last days perilous times shall come. And we know that word perilous going to bad, you know, bad times. It say, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. And that's what you see with this social media thing. You know, everybody for self. It ain't about your people or nothing like that. It's all for self, and it's gonna get worse. Wait till the stuff really starts shortening and stuff, man. You say, lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters. You know, they always, especially Jake, always on flex, man. You know, money all up to their ear, and you know, me, that me spirit. I did this, I did that. You know, no credit go to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know? But it say boasters, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. And these motherfuckers ain't got no natural affection. That's why 233 people got killed over the holiday weekend, man. So-called holiday weekend. Truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. It say having a form of godliness and denying the power thereof. For such turn away. You know, and that's how these people is, man. You know, but that's pretty much the point. Well, if I read verse 7, it say, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Yeah, because the Lord got they minds blocked. And it's only for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the point is, perilous times are here, man. We living in perilous times, bad times. Death is right around the corner, man. The valley of the shadow of death. And the earth is filled with violence, man. You can get in a road rage. You know, that's why it's good to, like, a motherfucker driving crazy, it's best to get up out their goddamn way and let them drive stupid, man. Because you can get into it with a motherfucker on the damn highway, man. Motherfucker start shooting at you or something, man. You know? This the valley of the shadow of death, and these people slowly and surely losing their goddamn mind. You know? And that's the Lord bringing these things upon the earth. But let's go on. I should have just put this one. This Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. It say, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. And that's another. The love of many waxing cold. That's in a broad sense, really, because people don't care about other people, man. They lovers of their own self, man. You know, motherfucker don't give a damn about their cousin. You know, they don't give a damn about this. They don't give a damn about nothing. They ain't even gotta know you. You just don't give a damn. That's because back in the day, it was a love for one another where they wasn't doing shit like that. Not even, you know, my generation on up, shit. These motherfuckers don't care about nothing but they self, man. They lovers of their own self. They don't care about your mama and how your family or your children gonna feel if they make this stupid decision and kill you over something foolishness, man. It can be something real dumb and petty that should be able to be talked over. Jake could kill you, man. You can beat Jacob and he gonna shoot you, man. You know? He can beat you up and still shoot you. You know? That's the world we living in, man. These folks, it's crazy as hell. But it is what it is. Let's go to Genesis. I think it's Genesis 6. This Genesis chapter 6 and verse 7. Let me get out the pen. Genesis 6 and 7, it reads, and the Lord said, I will destroy verse 11, it say the earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God, Yahweh, looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, and for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. You know, and basically that's the time we living in now. No, I thought it was another one. But that's pretty much the point, though. The earth was filled with violence, and that's around the time of the flood. You see it talking about Noah, how the thoughts was wicked. The thoughts of man was wicked continually. And the earth was filled with violence. How the earth was filled with violence? Because murder, you know, it was all kind of shit going on. People killing each other. You know, all kind of wickedness was going on. The Lord was pissed off. So imagine how the Lord feels. Now the Lord finna bring horrific judgment on the planet Earth, man. Horrific judgment is coming. Why? Because the earth is filled with violence, man. And not only is it filled with violence, it's filled with wickedness. Like, even if a motherfucker not thinking about killing a motherfucker, they thoughts are pure wickedness, man. The vibration of the earth is completely corrupted. You know, if a motherfucker ain't thinking about killing, selling drugs, getting high, he thinking about committing adultery, homosexuality, or something crazy like that, man. It's just, the earth is full with wickedness, man. You know, pedophilia, that's what go through the minds of the people in the earth, man. Children sacrifice, witchcraft. You know, you want to go up the ladder. This place is done, man. You know, like the scripture said, there was no truth or knowledge of the Most High in the land, and that's how it is now. I mean, it is, the Lord got the truth in the earth now, but it was a point in time where there wasn't no truth or knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the earth. No, these people do what they want to do. But now the people don't have an excuse, so when the Lord come judge this place, his elect, it's going to be sealed. And that's what the Lord doing by putting his word out there. But you got a whole bunch of people that'll never get it. You know? But that's pretty much the point. You know, I seen that article pop up on my news feed, and I was like, shit. You know, it just made me think of flood, before the flood. Because we living in a time before this, you know, the first destruction, the first death was the flood. The second death is gonna be by fire, and we living in a time right before the second death, man, and it's approaching swiftly, man. Your kids ain't gonna grow up and go to college, man, if they young. You can hang that up. This place is done, man. These folks getting ready to implement their NWO, you know, the Great Reset, you know, they finna try to start it all over. And the Lord say, when thou ready to fill thy belly, I'm gonna rain it upon you while you eating, man. You know, this nigga ain't gonna get his new world order off the ground like he expecting. You know, but that's pretty much the point. I ain't gonna beat a dead horse. The earth was filled with violence in that time, or something like that. I don't know what I'm titling, but it don't matter. That was the point. Lord willing, this edifying. I want to end it giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule web, and the great example to his young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Kwam Yashala and the Baba. Shalom.